Hey everybody, welcome to episode 8 of Can I Beat Your Best? A quick note, I'm going to do this one and 2 more, then I'll decide if this is really worth continuing to do. It's not really gaining any traction, takes up quite a bit of time, and starting to dump a lot of time into side hustles and whatnot, so I could use this time if this isn't going to prove any good. That said, for this week, I'm not going to do the drift zone. They make me want to throw controllers. I thought about the speed zone. I'm number 2. I need 4 more. I think I can do it. But I think danger signs are the most popular in this series. So I'm going to go ahead and do the danger sign. I'm also number 2 right here. I need quite a bit more, though. I think it's going to be quite a bit of a challenge to beat Frick there. By the way, I do not have the Pro Stock Camaro, unfortunately. I was really hoping I have that, but I do not. So I can't tune one up and see how well I can make it go. So I will be in the Koenigsegg Jesko. The approach here, whoops. I'm just like the PR this week. You kind of go up this hill, start on the hill. I'm trying to get more of a running start, though, to get as much speed as I can, hit the ramp. That ramp, like I was saying in the PR, is very wonky. I think I need to hit it as smooth as possible, and I think I'm going to have to be doing some modifications to this build. This is, I just need to make it, hit all these bumps and rocks and everything, just respond better. But let's just see how it goes right first little initial run up here. All right, let's see here. How are we going to do? Just to calibrate this, 697.86. Yeah, we are way off, and it is way too bumpy. I'm gonna go into the shop and just make this much better for off-road. All right, I made this more off-road friendly by basically putting on off-road tires and changed the suspension and a couple other things. I actually took it down to a 986, so that makes it interesting. But let's go ahead and see how we do for our first run on this. I need to max the speed coming off of this without launching myself in the air. Okay, that was decent. I need to hit this bad boy. Not like that. There's going to be a lot of rewinding, I think, in this one. But I think I need to hit about 160, over 160 for sure. We'll have to just see here. Still super hard to control. Yeah. At least need to be able to register a jump here. Oh my gosh. Connection lost. Oh, we're hearing beeps. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, let's do this here. Re-aim. Oh my gosh. See how my car's kind of in the air right there? This needs to be as smooth as possible. I think, over here on this side, it's more of a smoother run up. Let's just see if I can land one of these here. Well, that's not how you do it, but let's just land it anyway. It failed. It was 780 something, much better. I do think this build is better. It's going to give this another run though. I do think the approach on this one is crucial. Bounce as little as possible. Wow, that wasn't bouncing as little as possible. Go back one more here. Okay. Come on, I'm trying to just tap the steering. Oh, man. Actually, mine is pretty good. See, I'm at that 3rd level. I think it's kind of where I need to be. Probably a little bit above the 3rd level. But let's just see if I can just... Oh, that wasn't good. Skidding doesn't help. Too much speed is lost. Okay. Come on. Well, hitting things doesn't help either. Okay, it's like a sponge. It just absorbs your speed. I try to, steer as little as possible. But by doing that, I often don't steer enough. It's just a delicate dance. Now, here we go. Good feeling here. Or not. I feel like I'm kind of just going straight here. Just need to kind of correct it a little bit. Well, that's not going to do it. I'm closer, though, I think. Ooh, I don't know if it's a good spot to start. Oh my god. That's ugly. Okay, from here. Here we go. Feeling good about this one. Ooh, I didn't click it. Ooh, 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 ooh. 882.60, a new PB, and I think that's enough, right? Does it move me up? There it goes. It moves me up into first place. You know what? I actually thought this is going to be significantly harder. But it all came down to making those changes to make this Koenigsegg much, much, much better drive on the bumpy off-road, rough terrain areas and whatnot. That made the difference. That's all I really did. I guess the approach kind of mattered a little bit, and I do feel like I got a little bit lucky that I wasn't bouncing up a storm as I was going up there, regardless of all the changes I made to the car. Anyway, that's enough rambling on. This was a pretty quick, much quicker Can I Beat Your Best this week than I was expecting. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you all later. Because it was so fast, and even though I mentioned that I kind of need some time back and I'm way behind this week, I thought I'd give this speed trap a go just a couple times. Again, I am just 4 miles per hour slower. That is significant in this particular speed trap at those speeds, especially. The one challenge here is just like in the PR, this bend right there. And I'm in an extremely difficult, hard to control Koenigsegg jesko. It is the top speed one. This build of mine, I think, can go 305. It's built for straight lines, so I guess this is going to be tough. Probably a lot of rewinding. Since this is like, I guess, bonus content, I won't put in nearly as much video. It might just be me doing the final run if I happen to beat it or not. Okay, go ahead and do this. All right, everybody, I'm like 50 feet from hitting the speed trap, and I think I have a really good run, and I forgot to record. So I went into the map here, deposit, hit record, and let's just see if this really is a decent run or a good run or not. All right, here we go. Resume in now. Oh, 295.59. I don't know if that is enough. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Look at that. I'm about a mile per, 1 mph off. I think I can do it though. That was my very first run, by the way. Let's do some more runs. All right, here we are from another run up, resuming from another run up here. And I clipped a car, that's why I was in midair. And there is just a whole bunch of traffic, which is extremely annoying. Okay. Oh, that was a decent turn. Come on. 296.48. I know it's 296 something. Is this it? Is this it? Oh, look at that. By 0.32 miles per hour. I am now #1 in the speed trap for this week. Let's just look at it. Again, stroking that ego. Look at that. #1 in the speed trap. And, well, let's go over here too. #1 in the danger sign. All right, guys, that takes care of, once again, the bonus content. How's that? 4, Can I Beat Your Best? Looks like I can there. All right, see you guys later.
Avengers! Subscribe.